So let's talk gag order in the Queen's Court, or the Queen's Supreme Court. Something happened. I'm just gonna be the one that, identifies the elephant in the room here. Something had to happen for T.S. Madison to change it to the Queen's Supreme Court, or the Supreme's Queen's Court, whichever one it is. Something behind the scenes had to happen. She couldn't have used the Queen's Court, I'm guessing. She couldn't use it. I'm just being honest. She probably couldn't use the Queen's Court, that name. So something, is unspoken here. And I just wanted to say that. Now, I didn't have shit to do Monday night. Not a goddamn thing. Like, I was just like finished cooking dinner, and I cooked some good jerk chicken and some pigeon peas and rice that was so good and spicy, and it was just everything. So I'm on a full stomach, high as a cooler brown, as Kaya would say, smoking that good la, and I was like, let me watch Kaya. Kaya gave me my life. I got through the whole gag order. And it was good to see T.S. Madison's name used less. And she didn't bring up T.S. Madison's name unless, a caller called in and brought up T.S. Madison's name. But on the Queen's Supreme Court, they wasn't trying to bring up Kaya's name. And, they made it clear, especially when the caller called in and brought up Kaya's name, they hung up on that caller and, made a disclaimer: Kaya's name will not be used on this show, and the show must go on. I'm going to say that I was there for Lil Mo and Shekinah when I found out that it was Lil Mo and Shekinah being the judge. I was like everybody else, yes. So I'm into it like maybe 5-10 minutes. Now let me say, Kaya had 3K viewers. That's the most she had on her Instagram live. When I got to the Queen's Court, I thought I was late, but their ass was late. They was on Color People Time too, along with my ass, high as a cooler brown, late as fuck. I got there, it was 5 minutes countdown on the clock. I don't know where the countdown started, but it was 5 minutes left for the Queen's Court to start when I got there. So I was like, okay, cool. And I was surprised to see it was Lil Mo and Shekinah. And I was like, yes, because Shekinah talks her shit. Lil Mo been known to talk her shit in the past and, getting fired for spitting her shit and everything in the past. So, I'm like here for the shit. So 5 minutes going there, waiting, it was 10K viewers before it even started, and then 5-10 minutes into it, once they got there, it was 20K, 21K, I think was the highest, or 22K, somewhere in there was the highest that they got. But, the audio wasn't right. I felt like them bitches was yelling at me, every time T.S. Madison spoke, her voice is like, big and boisterous, and it's just out there. And, it felt like I got feedback every time she talked on the speaker, like on my audio. So their audio was off. People in the background was talking. That's just the cons of it, and the other cons is there was no chemistry, they was over talking each other. Lil Mo didn't really talk much, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I didn't get through the whole Queen's Court. I did not. I wasn't. It was like I felt like I had to wait till March 19th for nothing. I'm just gonna be honest, because I felt bamboozled. Because when I got into the Queen's Court, I was like, yes, Lil Mo and Shekinah. But when we got into it, it just declined. my high just was, I wasn't high as a Cooter Brown anymore. I actually just had to cut it off. And to be honest, at the time, it was like in the middle of, not even the middle. It was like 20 minutes, 30 minutes in, it dropped from 20K to 10K. So, I think numbers don't lie. I heard that said before in the past. Numbers don't lie. And if half of the people felt the same way I did and just gave up and didn't finish the show, I think that says a lot. It says a lot, y'all. Now, I could say that I caught a clip it here on YouTube earlier today of the Queen's Court after show. And it was just a clip of Trina's assistant Alvin calling in on the situation about him and T.S. Madison. That was good. So the after show looked lit a little, the little clip that I seen, but unfortunately I didn't get through the whole Queen's Court and Supreme Court and everything. And I don't even know if they're going to be there permanent or is there temporary, but y'all, I got through gag order, but I couldn't get through the Queen's Court, and half of the viewers couldn't either. It went from 20K to 10K, just being honest. And in my opinion, I'm still going to watch both of them, but I might not be putting myself up for a downfall again. I'm not going to amp myself up for this here next, Queen's Court. I'm just being honest. So I'm out of y'all ear, I just gotta be honest. I don't want nobody to come for me on this situation. But if y'all do, I don't give a fuck.